As they say, empty vessels make the most noise, and an accident in Russia threatens to destroy the world. Last Thursday, there was an explosion at the military facility in the northwestern city of Severodvinsk. A nuclear rocket engine test went wrong. 5 engineers died. We learned that from Defense Ministry, Atomic Agency, and 3 other official sources later that very day. It was confirmed there was a brief spike in the radiation level, but it returned to normal a couple of hours after the explosion. But some just didn't want to agree.
U.S. officials fear what Vladimir Putin has yet to acknowledge, that a deadly explosion late last week in Russia was caused by a nuclear-powered missile.
Do we yet know what actually happened? Or is the Russian government still lying about this? Is there a possibility that people actually are in danger here beyond the people who are already injured or killed in whatever this accident was?
If this was nuclear, it would not be the first time Moscow muddled its messaging after a potential nuclear mishap. In 1986, the Soviet Union didn't acknowledge the Chernobyl disaster until Western nations detected heightened radiation levels in Europe.
People are remembering what happened in 1986 at the Chernobyl plant. Of course, it's of a very different scale, but at that time there was also an information blackout.
Seriously? Chernobyl? The one with radiation leaks felt in faraway Sweden? The one with a 1,000 square mile exclusion zone and ghost towns around it? Till today, almost 35 years later? And did you hear that? The Al Jazeera reporter herself says Chernobyl, but on another scale. Yes, it is another scale, far from comparable. Someone watched too much HBO recently, huh?
There was nothing sane about Chernobyl. All of it. All of it. Madness.
And who are the judges? In the last clip, Al Jazeera used the picture of another explosion with the caption saying it's Severodvinsk. That blast in Russia's Siberia several days ago looked very dramatic, an ideal float for a doomsday report, but it was a different explosion. It happened in Russia after all, so why not? Is that the logic? And there were so many other media outlets making the same mistake, or maybe using the scary picture on purpose. And finally, the death toll. Some insisted there were 7 people killed in the incident, even though 5 deaths were officially confirmed, and there were 5 coffins at the funerals. On Monday, Russia's authorities issued a final report on what happened and to stop speculation.
After the explosion, radiation levels in Severodvinsk region increased between 4 and 16 times. At 12:30, radiation levels spiked at 6 locations. At 14:30, the radiation level in Severodvinsk city returned to normal.
That's it, over. The story is history now, officially. But we can still expect some reports giving us an alternative picture of events.